Hello there, welcome to another video. So on this particular video today, we are going to talk about a fragrance called as Raiee from the house of Fragrance World. So if you're watching this video for the first time, then my name is Rodney, you're watching the Perfume Experience, and on this channel you get a video almost every day for either first impressions or review. Basically we look at Middle Eastern houses, Indian houses, clones, and a lot more. So if that is the type of content that you'd like to follow or know about more, then definitely hit the subscribe button and like and share. That will give us a lot of motivation. So like I said, today we are going to talk about a fragrance called as Raiee, and we're going to look at what is the scent profile, what is the projection, and what this particular fragrance reminds you of. So all that after this quick intro. So let's get going. So this is Raiee, and this is from the house of Fragrance World, and just look at the presentation of this particular bottle. It's a nice grey colored bottle with gold written, and there's a nice cap, and this is got a symbol or a logo of the Fragrance World as well. And it comes in this kind of a box where this is a simple nice grey gold colored box with a little bit of a logo of Fragrance World there, and that's about it, right? So very basic thing, but the bottle itself is very nice. It's a very heavy bottle and it feels really nice. The grey finish that they've gone for is very nice. So this is a nice presentation, and you have the logo at the bottom as well. Right, now let's do a spray and let's talk about the fragrance. So this fragrance opens up with a nice blast of cinnamon. Okay, it's got a little bit of apple, it's got a little bit of dawana, and then it's got tonka beans, and then it's got a little bit of patchouli, right? Now immediately you will be able to understand that, the moment you put this particular fragrance on, you immediately recognize the DNA. If you are a sucker for a clubbing fragrance or a party fragrance as such, like I'm talking about Paco Rabane's 1 million. So if you like 1 million as a scent, then you will immediately recognize this DNA instantly. Now like I said, this particular fragrance opens with that cinnamon note, although there is a little light hint of that 1 million note, but then you have a little bit of that fruity note of apple, dawana, and then there's a little bit of rose, but the vanilla and tonka beans kind of remind you of that, and patchouli brings a little bit of that herbaceous green kind of a feeling. Now this is a clone of the popular Paco Rabane's 1 million Elixir. That's what this particular fragrance is. Now the Elixir fragrance as such, it opens up this particular fragrance as a more of a daywear kind of a fragrance than a clubbing fragrance. The 1 million, with the gold bar that you're looking at, that is predominantly a fragrance which is a clubbing fragrance, party kind of a fragrance. Whereas I feel this, because of the apple note and because of the rose note, it's more unisex, it's more daywear, it's a fragrance that you can wear for office, and the patchouli brings a nice earthiness to it, a very herbaceous earthiness that is required on this particular fragrance. So on the whole, it's a very nice fragrance, especially if you're looking for a light fragrance that you want to wear for office, because this one projects very mildly, unlike the 1 million. The 1 million projects really loud and it's an outgoing kind of a fragrance. This is, in my opinion, a little softer. 2.5 feet is what you will get on this particular fragrance. While the scent profile is really nicely done, you don't get an alcohol blast as such, and like I said, it's a profile that you will absolutely enjoy. It's a sweet fragrance, so to say, because the cinnamon element on 1 million is a sweet element that, along with a little bit of this fruity notes, definitely is a nice element or a nice touch. Now in the heart note of this particular fragrance, along with the rose, you also have osmanthus. Now osmanthus also, has got an apricot like a fruity element, and right at the top, like I said, it's also got dawana, which has also got a little bit of that herbaceous bittery vibe to it. So on the whole, like I very strongly feel this is a fragrance that's targeted towards daytime wear, where you want a slight green element in a fragrance along with the same 1 million DNA. Right now, all of these elements are perfectly fine with this particular fragrance. The one place where this particular fragrance lacks is, I feel, in the longevity. In terms of lasting, what I feel is when you put this particular fragrance on, even if you go with 10-12 sprays, you will kind of feel this fragrance for about 40-45 minutes time. Pretty strong. You will feel that it's there in your vibe. After that, you will feel that the fragrance starts to go down. After about 2.5 hour, 3 hour mark, it's a very skin close scent. So in terms of lasting, this will last for me at least only about 3.5 hours on my skin, and a little longer, maybe about a half an hour more on apparel. While after the 2 hour mark, it's a very light scent where you literally have to sniff up and figure out if this, it's still on your skin or not. So this is the second time this has happened to me. Moonlit Night was another fragrance where I kind of like the scent profile. It opens very well, punches, and then goes down. This was another fragrance which again does the similar thing where it opens up pretty well, nice scent profile, everything good. After the the 45-50 marks, the scent profile goes a little skin close, and performance is little weak is what I would say. But do let me know if any of you will have if you have tried this particular fragrance, what's the type lasting that you're getting on this particular fragrance for yourself. Because for me, indoors evening wear, when I've tried this particular fragrance, I have definitely got this much lesser, although this I feel is a day wear fragrance. If you wear it out, it should actually last, or rather it should actually last longer in the evening compared to the daytime, right? This should be available for about 2000 rupees Indian rupees in most sellers, and for that money I think it's a pretty good juice, considering that you would get about 100 ml easily. Although the bottle looks small, don't go by it. It definitely is a full packed nice bottle, nice presentation. It's a 100 ml juice that you kind of get. So that has been my very quick thought about Raiee from the House of Fragrance World, which is an alt of the 1 million Elixir. Do let me know which other fragrance you would want me to review next. You're watching The Perfume Experience. My name is Rodney. Until another time, take care. Bye now.